Hey guys, welcome back again to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. When we last left off, we weren't through Yosuke's perspective, but it seemed that it wasn't quite... literally... It doesn't connect with Yu's story? So that's the main problem of this game. Because you have everybody's different perspective, but they aren't intertwined to one another. So everything is quite weird to what's going on. But everything's supposed to be explained in episode 4. And even that interrogation mark. So today we are going to go through Chie Satonaka's story. Actually, from last time as well, that I did make some practice with Yosuke, and I'm still practicing Yosuke. I'm still not good at it, but I'm still doing it. You know, I don't know what the hell happened to me last episode. Supposedly, hard is hard, and if I do see that it's getting bizarrely hard, I just switch to normal again to taste, because seems that in the stories, difficulty is way much different than having to fight off in the actual normal like versus or even arcade mode. So there you have it. So yeah, I've been practicing Chie. Is another character I kind of like to play with compared to Yosuke. As you can see with Yosuke, I fly a lot. I'm more in the air. With Chie, I think you may find that this one is gonna be more ground centered. Who knows? But again, I don't know all the combos. I don't have any intentions to know all the combos to perfection. I just here to play. That's all I'm trying to do. But anyways, without further ado, let's get starting with Chie. Alright, Chie's room. I actually never saw her room. May 2nd. Oh, it's her, so I had to speak this entire 2 episodes with a high-pitched voice. May 2nd. It's cloudy today. The wind's a little chilly for May, but it's the perfect weather for my daily run. Personally, I'd prefer it to be sunnier, but then I'd have to worry about UV rays and all that stuff. I guess this is okay. I've got my favorite sneakers on and I'm ready to go. Oh, I should tell my mom that I'm leaving.
Taking off, Mom! You've been going every day lately. I'm surprised you're sticking to it.
The body is the temple, you know. I gotta start training now.
Now?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Well, don't forget to train your brain, too.
Yes, Mother.
She does have a point.
I mutter a response to my mom's casual remarks and I rush out the door. My name is Chie Satonaka. I'm a third-year student attending Yasugami High School. After a certain series of events that occurred last year, I finally found what I would want to be in the future. I want to become a police officer. I'm going to make myself strong and protect everyone from bad people. I know that's kind of childish reason, but I'm serious. But because I'm so serious about it, I haven't been able to tell my parents about it yet either. But I've already talked about it with my guidance counselor, and I want to go to the police academy. And although I'm a third year, it's only May. Considering that a lot of people around me are still troubled about what to do after they graduate, I feel like I've got a slight lead over them. Well, even so, I still need to make sure I study a lot, too. But to be honest, that's not going so great. I mean, it's so much more fun to go out for a run like this instead of sitting at a desk all day.
Feeling good.
I take a deep breath and the damp air and start my run down the road to Samagawa at my usual pace. Ininoma is, and let's be honest here, out in the sticks, it takes a couple hours switching trains to get here from the real city. Some people hate that there's nothing here, and others think it's a bother how everybody knows everybody else. But to tell the truth, I like it. There are so many places to run, and I like greeting the people I meet along the way. I waved to a man that I usually bump into near the floodplain. He noticed me as well and waves
Hey
back.
there, GH-on. Did something good happen?
Oh, can you tell?
Is it that obvious? I mean, Golden Week starts tomorrow after all. That in itself is enough to amp me up, but even better, Yukun's coming back
Is it
tomorrow.
what I think it is? You finally caught yourself a boyfriend?
Jeez, you always have to bring that up.
Be careful on your jog.
Yu Narukami. He transferred here from the city last year, and he transferred out again in the spring. Though it was fast, he became a great friend. When he left, I prepared myself for the thought that I wouldn't get to see him much anymore. When I learned he was coming back, I was ecstatic. Well, he'll only be back for a short time. He's just spending the holidays here. I look up the sky. The light gray clouds are a bit gloomy, but the weather doesn't bother me at all. I'm too busy looking forward to tomorrow. I pick up my pace and quickly pass through the shopping district. After counting down the road, I eventually come out at the Samagawa floodplain that flows through the center of town. I want to run a little more. Just as I was considering going all the way to the park on top of the hill, I heard something I never expected to hear again.
Did you see the Midnight Channel the other night?
The Midnight Channel?
Whoa, wait a sec. Hey, did you just say Midnight Channel? Excuse me?
The two girls seemed startled that I suddenly jumped into their conversation. Actually, one of them backs away, like she's scared or something. She doesn't have to freak out that much.
Chie-senpai? What? Do you know her? No, I don't know anything.
These girls are wearing Yasugami High uniforms, so they have to at least be first years, right? One of them seems to know me, but why is she freaked out? Did I come on my way too strong? I try speaking in a softer tone and voice and continue on.
Sorry to barge in, but well, I'm kind of interested in the Midnight Channel. And I overheard you talking about it, so you mind telling me what you were saying?
What was it you told me? I heard that this time it's like a fighting show and that the people on it were fighting each other.
I didn't know who was on it. I couldn't tell anything at all.
Huh? But you just said.
Well, please excuse us. Come on, let's go. Hey!
So that's what happened to her from the one of the previous episodes.
One of them pulls on the other's arm until the two of them run off towards the shopping district. They completely ignore me when I try to stop them. Even if I was coming on too strong in the beginning, didn't that girl's attitude suddenly change when she learned my name?
Huh? What was that? Did she not like me or something? But I've never even met her. I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
It was all because of the Midnight Channel.
Can I think of any reasons? Well, I can. I kind of can. My friends tend to stick out in these rural towns for one reason or another. Sometimes people can dislike you just for being part of a crowd that stands out. I was especially bad when I entered the school beauty pageant last year. I was forced into. Just for the record, I heard a lot of talk behind my back. Then again, it only came from very few people. I wonder if that was that a part of that too. Don't let it get to me. But seeing someone react like that to my face, it does make me feel a little upset. Still, the Midnight Channel? A fighting show? Were people fighting? I wanted to ask more about what she meant. Would they have not run away if I'd just gone up and talked to them like a normal person? Can I do something about this habit of doing stuff without thinking about it?
I need to get better at getting information, or I'll be one lousy police officer.
I sigh to myself, then get back to my run.
All right. Back to the room.
Channel.
So are we getting to the part of the Midnight Channel immediately?
As I munch on an awesome meat bun from Aya.
Oh, sorry. As I munch. Okay.
As I munch on an awesome meat bun from Aya, my late night dessert that I save for after dinner, I roll into my bed. Oh man, this meat bun is amazing. You just heat it up in the microwave for a minute and the outside gets all fluffy, then the juices get all over you when you bite into it like a meat apple. I take my time to savor this wonderful meat bun while I look outside the window. It's still cloudy, but it's not raining.
I wonder if it'll start raining before midnight.
The weather forecast did say it would. I think it'll be okay. But if we don't get any rain, I'll definitely won't be able to watch the Midnight Channel. This Midnight Channel was an urban legend that was popular last year. They said that if you looked into a turn off TV at midnight during a rainstorm, your soulmate would appear on the screen. Of course, the real problem was that it wasn't just a rumor. People really could see it. And the people that were shown weren't anything romantic like soulmates. It was actually connected to a series of terrible murders last year.
I'm like slowly drifting to a to almost like a researchy thing, so I really need to stop that. I can't with so many voices, you know. My voice can only do as much as I can.
There was a lot of some absolutely crazy stuff that happened last year. Another world in the TV. Persona, Shadows. The Midnight Channel started it all. But it doesn't come on anymore. It stopped because all of the things, I mean a lot of things we did, we formed an investigation team and worked together to crack the case. That's why the Midnight Channel stopped coming on. Or so I thought. But if someone's seen it recently, I can't ignore it. Still.
Why is it back on the air?
There's still some time before midnight, but I just can't concentrate. I should turn on the TV and kill some time.
This is iNews bringing you the headlines for May 2nd. We begin with the hijacking of a domestic flight yesterday morning.
At Juness, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
With only $9.99, get your free supplies today. As with these offers, we can.
Oh, I know. Maybe Yosuke's heard a couple of rumors about this.
And that's when we talked with her, right? Oh, we talked with him, sorry. Or was it with Yukiko? No, it was Chia, right?
That's a great idea, even for me. And when you have a great idea, you gotta act on it immediately. I grab my cell and bring up Yosuke's number. Yosuke Hanamura, he's a classmate of mine. He is one of the friends that I work hard with on the investigation team. He's a clown, though, always doing stupid things. But his dad owns the Juness Mega Mart in town, and Yosuke is always talking to the nice old ladies while working there. Well, more like helping out. So he knows a lot of gossip. I bet he'll know something about this. Oh wait, is he still at work at this hour? What should I do if he doesn't pick up? Having to leave a message makes me more nervous than when I'm talk to a real person. I wonder if I'm the only one who feels that way.
Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't you?
How stupid do you think I am?
Sheesh. He's as rude as always. But there's a part of me that's relieved to hear his cheerful voice. I hadn't noticed it until just now. But it seems that part of me was a bit shaken when I heard about the Midnight Channel starting up again. Wait, now's not the time to be relieved. I have to gather information. When I think that to myself, I find myself talking lower, like I'm sharing a secret.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor.
The Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight Channel? There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
Maybe I did look pretty scary. Now that he's brought it up, I'm not so sure of myself anymore. But not even Yosuke knows about the Midnight Channel's reappearance. Maybe the rumor only started up recently. Well, we still need to pull whatever information we have. That's how an investigation works.
No, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying. And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak if it's true.
And we learn that he does indeed owe her steak.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
I should call Yukiko too. Oh wait, she might be too busy to pick up.
I had the call with Yosuke. I should tell Yukiko about this next. Yukiko Amagi, she's another classmate of mine, and has been my best friend since we were kids. The Amagi Inn that her family runs is a luxurious establishment with quite a history. The thought of being the successor to her family legacy seemed to have weighed her down, but she appears to have made her mind up and is having fun with it. That doesn't mean she doesn't complain every once in a while. Still, even if she does pick up this late at night, I might be bothering her. All I really need to do is tell her what's going on, so I'll just send her an email. Oh, I should ask her where and when we're supposed to meet up tomorrow. I mean, I remembered. I totally do. But to be honest, I checked my inbox and I couldn't find Yosuke's email. Looks like I erased it when I cleaned out that expired Junes mailing list. Sometimes I just associate the words Yosuke and Junes together without thinking. I'm actually a little shaky about when we're supposed to meet. And the more I think about it, the less sure I am that I remembered it right.
Maybe I really am that stupid. Jeez.
There, email sent. Now, who else haven't I told yet? Oh, there's Naoto-kun. Actually, she told me beforehand that she wouldn't be in Inaba during Golden Week. I guess she couldn't free up her work schedule. She sounded so disappointed on the phone too. With that on my mind, I searched through my contact list for her anyway.
Hi, Nato-kun. Oh, I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
No, it's quite alright.
I double checked with her just in case something changed and she can't make it. Looks like she can't. She really can't. After making sure, I decided not to tell her about what might be another case. I feel bad about making her worry when she can't come back
It
here.
really is a shame. Give my regards to Senpai and the others, won't you?
Will do. Good luck with the job.
Alright. All I can do now is wait for midnight. There's still some time. Now I'm gonna get bored. It's past 11:30. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate on my studies now when there's nothing fun to do. Well, I tried, but it was still useless. While I'm lying face down on my desk, I heard a faint sound hitting my window. I rushed over to my window.
Yes, rain! Keep it up, clouds.
Wait, why are you excited for the rain?
The Midnight Channel should show up then. No, I don't think I should get so hasty. It may only be just a rumor. Still, I want to hurry up and see if it's going to come on or not. Considering that Yukon's is coming back, it'd be great if there was nothing else to worry about. Once I make sure it doesn't show up, I'll pray for the rain to lift so we'll have a great reunion under clear skies tomorrow. I take a seat in front of the TV and wait. Man, can time hurry up a bit?
Kind of brings back memories.
Waiting for the midnight channel like this. It's as if the investigation team has picked up right where we left off. When I close my eyes, those memories come back like it was only yesterday. Yukun was our leader, and Yosuke was his partner. The two of them fought back to back, always perfectly in tune with each other. Then there's Yukiko, who can be a bit off at times, but is kind and warm-hearted. She's my best friend. She was one of the victims in the case too. Saving Yukiko was actually the first job for the investigation team. Then there's Kanji-kun. He's 1 year younger than us, and thought he seems like an oddly feminine juvenile delinquent. He's a man at heart. There's also Rise-chan, or Reset, who's actually a famous pop idol. Oh, can't forget Naota-kun. She's a real detective. Finally, there's Teddy. He's always a clown and jokes around, but it's hard to hate him. The more I think about it, the more I realize that our group really is full of strange people. I guess there's no helping the fact that we get to talk about it then. But now we're just used to being together. To be honest, if it hadn't been for the case, I might never have gotten to know some of them. Still, I never want to have to go through anything like that again.
Just 5 more minutes to go.
When I shallow, the sound is amazingly loud. My hands are cold, and I have unconsciously curled them into fists. Please don't show up. I mean, if it does, then there might be another victim. I just want to laugh about this tomorrow. If Yosuke just laughed it off, thinking that I tricked him into staying up all night for no reason, I really don't want someone to get hurt again.
I know where you saw this. But now we're seeing that again.
What the hell?
I'm frozen to the spot for a good 30 seconds before I could shout. After that initial burst, though, I don't even know what to say. Yes, that was the Midnight Channel. It was as clear as day, and I was on it. There was no mistake. That was me. And there was some stupid catchphrases tagged on to all of us. Before I know it, my cells in my hands and have dialed a number.
Hello?
What the hell was that carnivore who's discarded womanhood crap?
The instant Yosuke picks up, I can't restrain myself from venting my anger at him. What the hell was that all about? Seriously, what the hell?
You almost blew out my eardrum.
I haven't discarded it! I haven't, you hear me? I eat vegetables too, you know, and I haven't discarded my womanhood!
All right, just calm down.
What was that about? Is that what everyone's been seeing? No wonder that girl got so spooked this afternoon.
Yeah, there was a carnivore that discarded womanhood in front of her. She must have thought I was going to eat her or something. It must have been scarier than the boogeyman. No.
There, that's a good girl. Calm down.
Hey, don't treat me like a rabid animal!
Well, just think about how I feel. That Captain Ressentiment part isn't too cool. Let's ignore that for now. Look, there's something that bothered me about what we just saw. Teddy was in that video, and he looked like he's hosting the whole thing.
Huh, really?
Plus, he hasn't come home yet. And he's not picking up his cell either.
What?
Can you call Yukiko? I'll try and contact the others. I'm gonna hang up now, but I'll call back in about 30 minutes, okay?
Got it.
Calling Yukiko.
I hurry up and call Yukiko. She seems badly shaken up too, and her voice is trembling. I was about to try to console her about it, but the reason she was so shaken up was a little different. It wasn't because of what was on the midnight channel, but a phone call that she received earlier tonight.
Rise-chan's gone missing?
Yeah, her manager called the Amagi Inn to ask if I knew anything. Could it be related to the Midnight Channel?
I don't know about that, but...
Even though that was what I said, I was convinced otherwise. The Midnight Channel must be related to how Teddy and Rise have gone missing. I don't have any proof, but think about the timing. There has to be some kind of connection here. In any case, I checked with Yukiko about her meeting tomorrow before I hang up. Later though, another troubling tidbit was added when Yosuke called me again.
Looks like Kanji's missing too. His mom told me that he was sleeping in the living room, but then he disappeared.
Then Teddy, Rise-chan, and Kanji-kun.
Yeah, this might be serious. I'll see you at the food court tomorrow.
I glared at the TV screen. Of course, since it's turned off, nothing on it. I don't care about what any stupid catphrase is now. I'm just worried about the friends that we can't get in touch with.
Please be okay.
That's what we learned for the past 2 stories.
I didn't manage to get any sheep. Oh my god, any sheep. I need some sleep. I didn't manage to get any sleep that night, so I got to the meeting place much earlier than I was supposed to. This is the food court on the Junette's roof. It's where the investigation team usually met. The light clouds from last night have blown away, and a nice breeze is passing through the area. Now, where should I wait for everyone? Just when I was convinced that I was the first one here, I see the narrow back of my best friend.
Yukiko, you're early!
Good morning, Chie. I couldn't stop thinking about things, so I wrapped up my shift at the inn early and came here.
Yukiko smiles. Man, she's so pretty as usual. Just seeing her smile makes me feel a little embarrassed. But Yukiko's not just about looks. On top of being trained in etiquette at the inn, she's elegant and smart. Obviously, she's insanely popular among the guys. There are times when I'm honestly envious of her for having things that I don't, but I'm proud of her. And I'm always happy that she's my friend. A woman's mind is complicated. Yeah, I said it. A woman's mind. I haven't discarded my womanhood. Damn it.
I actually made a boxed lunch for everyone. Let's eat it together later.
Wow, a boxed lunch? You made it?
Don't worry, I made sure to taste test it first so it won't be like last year, I think.
Well, you've got a point. We don't want people to keep calling us poison chefs, do we? Ooh, that does smell really good. Oh man, I can't wait to try it.
It smells so good. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yukiko's really been doing her best lately, after all. As Yukiko blushes shyly, I notice 2 people entering the food court from behind her. That's Yosuke and Yuka.
Hey there, sorry I'm late. I ran into this guy at the elevator.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! The guest of honor's finally here. You're looking well.
I think for me, we can quick skip with grand majority.
But I'm glad you came.
I think.
Once Yukun takes a seat, Yosuke clears his throat in an exaggerated way and looks at all of us. Oh, this is going where I think this is going. When I glance towards Yukiko, our eyes meet and we can't help but laugh.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return...
If we do that, it gives us like the backlog. So if in any case I do miss, it's right there. Alright, whoa, okay. I may or may not have skipped a lot. So it's the quotes here. I thought it was until I haven't read the part, so but anyway, so at this particular point, yeah, it was right up down here. So this is where they discuss about the they're, you know, they're going back to the Midnight Channel and stuff.
But it gets us all hyped up. Yosuke smiles to himself and looks at Yukun, but Yukun was about to start clapping along with us. Yosuke just shrugs awkwardly. Everyone laughs at this, and the mood lightens up considerably. It's like we never changed. I feel like in this brief time, we completely filled in the last couple of months that we've been away. It's like Yukun never went back to the city. The relaxed air suddenly tightens with Yosuke's words. With the Midnight Channel airing, we all understand that what that means.
So they talk about, you know, about the appearance of disappearance of Rise, Teddy, and Kanji.
Natsuko seriously seemed busy when I talked to her. It would have been reassuring if we'd had Natsuko here, since she's such an amazing detective that even the police ask for her assistance. She has to be doing something really important right now.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
I think about what came on last night. Yeah, the picture was really clear. There was no static or digital fuzz or anything. I could easily tell who was on it. But isn't that odd? Everyone else has the same doubts I do. Yukun speaks up and asks about the reason behind it all.
Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
I look over to Yukiko after that. Crap, she's angry. She still has a beautiful smile on, but I can tell that she's seriously mad. Hey, don't get mad at me. Your nickname wasn't that bad. At least the unconquerable Snow Black is still feminine. That's just a joke with Snow White. I got stuck with Carnivore. Yeah, I know that's not the problem here, but
what bothers
still.
me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yukun said the same thing Yosuke said yesterday. Now that's our leader. Even though he's been slapped with some insane label like Sister Complex Kingpin, he's as calm as ever.
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the...
Look at you!
I mean, think of what if we were half
Yeah, we
asleep
already
if,
know
like,
about
anyone
this. Like for the third time. I was like a Yukiko as well.
Well, there is someone who almost fell in like that. I suddenly remember back when we simply brushed off his claims that he could go into TV. I remember that you had said that he had gotten stuck before his TV screen was so small. Or something like that. He had been so serious. It feels like that was a long time ago.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us.
Yeah, there's...
We're all good to go.
Everyone stands up excitedly, ready to show that we're all prepared. We're headed for the electronics department in Junes. We know that the big screen TV there will be always us.
Oh my god. It's hard to read and do the voice, in specific in a high tone voice for girl like Chie.
So energetic. Maybe I should talk like this. We know that the big screen TV there will always they'll allow us to enter the other world. Actually, we could use other TVs, but there's no way to know where we ended up. So we just stuck with that one TV. I can feel myself getting more fired up with every step I take. If there's friends we couldn't get in touch with have been dragged into something, then I came to rescue them. My fingers are still cold as I crawled them into a fist. It's been a while, so I'm nervous. When I glance at Yukiko, she doesn't look very enthusiastic either.
Yukiko, it'll be alright. You don't need to scrunch up your face.
Was I doing that?
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles.
I'll be more careful.
Don't worry, things are different from the way they were last year. We're old pros at this.
That brings a smile back to Yukiko's face. When I see her relax, my nervousness unravels along with hers. Yeah, we'll be okay. I'm sure we'll be able to save them.
And we already know about this, so we're not watching this for the third time. And we place a third bookmark. Now we're with Chie. So let's get right into it then. So up to this point, everything's done. So yeah, most likely we're fighting against Yosuke here, maybe.
When I wake up, I notice that I was lying on the ground. I quickly get up and make sure I'm all right. Okay, I don't hurt anywhere. Okay, it doesn't sound right. It should be it doesn't hurt anywhere. Because unless, I don't know. It's been a while since I had to enter TV, but was something different in this time. There isn't that oh my god, usual sensation of falling forever. I cautiously check my surroundings, and I'm awestruck.
Is this our school?
There's that gate at Yasugami High School. I should know it. I go there almost every day. Hey, did the TV world turn into some beautiful place when we finish the case? Did it change back?
Hey, what do you guys...
I turn around expecting to see my friends nearby, but... lo and behold, there's nobody there.
Where'd they go? Hey! Is anyone there?
I call out, but there's no answer. There isn't even an echo. My voice just disappears as if the sound is being sucked away. Usually we come out together when we went in through the same TV. Yukun, Yosuke, Yukiko, where did they all go? I anxiously look around, but there's no one.
Where is this?
I know, I'm in the TV world, so why does it look like Yasugami High? And there's all these weird decorations all over the place. It's like the week before the cultural festival, but different. Huh? That reminds me. What was on the Midnight Channel? Not the people, but...
Was it the P1 Grand Prix?
Just as I say that, smoke suddenly gushes from the sides of the big monitor set up near the school gate.
Hey! What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get our program started.
Is that Rise-chan?
A loud cheer accompanies her voice. Where's that coming from? There shouldn't be any people here. I look around widely while Rise-chan continues on the screen.
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel. I, Reset, will be your commentator. But first, the General would like to say a few words.
Commentator? General?
It seems that time has come. I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix.
Wait, the General is Teddy?
Now Teddy's on the monitor and he's dressed all weird. We came here because we were worried worried that something had happened to him. And now this stupid bear's up to shenanigans.
Hey you! What are you doing? What's all this about?
Welcome, Chie-chan. You must now strive to become the champion among all fighters.
Champion among all fighters? You don't mean we're gonna fight each other like it said on the Midnight Channel, do you?
You're quick to understand. I bet you're already aching to get started, huh?
Hey, enough with this sick joke. Everyone's worried about you, you know.
I wouldn't know about that. Bring out the first challenger!
Alright, who's the first challenger?
On cue, the smoke gushes out of the monitor again. Wait, someone's stepping out of it. It's Yukun! So I'm not alone in here. I rush over to him with relief.
Ugh, thank goodness you're okay. I guess I got separated from everyone else. Anyway, listen, I found Teddy, but He's not making any sense at all. He's telling us to fight against each other.
Not making any sense?
He laughs slightly at my words, and suddenly draws his weapon.
What's wrong?
Aren't you gonna prepare yourself? The P1 Grand Prix already started.
I see my own dumbfounded face reflected on his blade. This is all so sudden. I can't understand what's happening. Prepare myself? Does that mean we're going to fight? I'm going to fight Yukun?
Hey, what's gotten into you? Seriously, I can't fight you.
Why?
Why?
You're naturally violent, though. It's why you want to become a police officer. So you can be violent on the job. The serving and protecting thing is just a cover.
What are you saying?
Wow. Going through her thick skin. Yikes.
His words are even more of a shock. Is this really Yukun? I look at him over and over again, from the top of his head to the tips of his toes. But that's him, our leader. I'd known him anywhere. When I can't say anything in response to him, he sneers coldly at me.
You just want to act strong, no? So you don't have to face yourself. The real you is weak. You can't protect anyone. You're so pitiful, it's a struggle to protect yourself.
You're so pitiful? Everything I've been worked up over in the past year all comes rushing back to me. Before, I had wanted to be strong to protect people who were close to me. But at the same time, I was using that strength as a crutch. I was depending on that power to keep people from seeing my inner weakness. It was a painful truth about myself. But I learned. I learned it over the course of the case, and I wanted to turn away from it.
But I'm different now.
That's not who I am anymore. I thought Yukun would understand that better than anyone. So why is he saying that?
You always think that about me? Even though you were with me when I faced my shadow?
Or did he change when he went back to the city? Did he forget about us? That year we spent together not matter anymore to him? I don't get it. It makes no sense at all.
Looks like things are heating up. Well then, let's get this show started.
Wow.
You heard her. Face me, or die.
Yukun slowly raises his hand. I know what he's about to do. I fought by his sides for so long. That movement, it's a persona summoning.
You're serious.
I brace for a fight and I concentrate my senses for the first time in a while. I call out to my inner self. If Yukun is serious, then I have to give this my all too. Come on, Tomoe, my persona.
If you've forgotten, then I'll make you remember. Here goes.
Alright. Let's face this on to the end. Alright, let's try this out. Chie versus Yunarkami. Let's see my my touch with Chie. I haven't lost it yet. Oh wow! Yeah, no. It's like I said. There we go. Nope. Nope. No. There we go. Punch. There we go. Like I'm honest. I like Chie's fighting style. She has she's like the only one that kind of like go with like different type of varieties of combos. And I actually kind of like it. I haven't even fully gone with her. I just kind of know, like, thinking fast, like, oh my god. That's why I'm so bad at fighting games. But I still enjoy it and having a good time.
I beat Yukon? Maybe, but it doesn't make me happy at all. I try my best to fight back the tears that went well up in my eyes. That's when I noticed that there are other students gathered around us. No, I take a better look. These aren't students. They aren't even human. Whatever they are, they're only shaped like people. I was so absorbed in the fight that I didn't pay any attention to them. But I vaguely remember seeing them while we were fighting. What are they? They look like people's silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Still, they're not attacking me. Is this some stage Teddy's doing? I tried to think about this, but in the end, I turned to Yukon, who's down in his knees. It's no use. I can't think of anything to say right now. And even though my mind's a mess, Teddy shows up on the monitor and starts being a total ass.
That was an amazing fight! Good job in defeating Sensei, Chie-chan. That's our #1 thug!
What is this? Is this really what you want? Why did you make me fight him?
Oh, but I'm sure you know why, Chie-chan. Be looking forward to your next opponent.
The monitor just turns off. The students around us seem to have lost interest. They leave the area too. What does he mean? I know why we're fighting?
Ow.
I almost rushed over to help him stand up, but my feet stopped. I still don't know who to deal with what he said earlier. But I need to talk to him, yeah. My mind's still all jumbled, but I have to say something.
I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't hold back at all. Must have hurt. But come on. Weren't you being a little too hard on me?
Yeah, same to you. Although, I kinda get why you'd say that.
Huh?
Yukon sounds like he's pouting as he scratches his... Oh my god, my hiccup. Sorry about that. He scratches his head. Huh? Wait a second. Shouldn't I be the one pouting right now?
Let's sort this out. There's too much going on that we don't understand.
Oh, right.
He sounds calm like usual, which helps me cool down a bit. Yeah, this is the usual Yukon. But then why was he talking like that before? I still don't know how to deal with that, but he's right. We need to sort out what's going on here.
First, the TV world reflects people's hearts, right? This time, it's turned into Yasugami High.
If the same rules as last year apply, then someone related to Yasugami High may have entered here.
Then... where does that get us?
I don't know, but we're forced to participate in this Grand Prix and fight one another.
That host really was Teddy. And Rise-chan's announcing seemed like she was trying to rile us up too.
But there's no way it can be them.
Yukon sounds determined. Hearing him talk with such conviction makes me feel relieved. For some reason. Yeah, that's right. Neither Teddy nor Rise-chan would do this to us. Teddy does harass the other girls. And he's always causing trouble as if everyone's a game to him. But he'd protect us with his life when it counts. Rise-chan would too. She's a friend who would do everything she could for us. It's impossible that they want to make us fight our friends like this.
Have you seen Yosuke and the others?
No, not yet. We all entered the TV together too.
I see. Let's meet up with the others first. We'll deal with this new mystery after that.
Right.
Yukon is amazing as ever. It's not just that he's always calm and smart, but he helps others figure out what's most important to him. He and I start walking to the school together, but...
What's wrong?
Yukon suddenly clutches his face and stops for no reason. I wasn't looking beside me, but it sounded like he ran into something. Huh? But there's nothing here, right? He slowly raises his hand and walks forward and his arms meet resistance in midair. It's like there's a wall right there, but
I got through okay.
I wave my arm through the space where his arm half stopped. Yeah, it went right through. There's nothing here. When Yuko sees that, he looks surprised. What does this mean? While he and I looked at each other, confused, the monitor comes back on.
Oops, I'm so forgetful. No matter how much you try, you can't go any further, Sensei.
Huh?
Actually, no one who loses a match can leave. Only the winner can move on. Those are the rules. Comprende?
The monitor turns off just as suddenly as it turned on.
Hey!
He's watching us, but he doesn't care to listen to anything we have to say? Isn't that selfish? Still, only the winner can move on, huh? If that's not some goofy plot out of a TV show, I don't know what is. What in the world does he want from us? I mean, if there's something like a wall here, then...
Persona!
Yukun summons his persona and has it slashed where it couldn't pass through. I was thinking the same thing, but damn, a little heads up would be nice. I should summon my persona too and see if that helps. Wait, I can't touch this wall myself though. After a number of tries, Yukun exhales deeply and shrugs.
It's no use. Looks like these rules can't be broken.
Then...
If I concentrate on attacking a single spot, I may be able to break through. But you can't wait around for that. You'll have to go on without me. It's in your hands now.
You want me to just leave you
What's
here?
wrong?
Huh? Oh, so sorry. I'm just nervous. You're better at solving cases and things, so I'm like, can I do this on my own? It really would have been better if I had lost, huh? Great.
Don't misunderstand yourself. Don't underestimate yourself too, Chie.
Heh. Now that I said it out loud, it's true. I mean, he's so much smarter than me, and calmer and stronger. So if you compare him to me, I can't get what he said earlier out of my mind.
I think that's another typo. Out of my head. Wow, there's a lot of typos in this game.
And get what he said earlier out of my head. A weak, pitiful person.
It's not like you. Weren't you gonna protect everyone?
That's when he puts his hand on my shoulder. I looked up and he smiles like he's trying to cheer me up.
Don't worry. Believe in yourself. You can save them. Plus, rushing headlong into things is your specialty, right?
Hey, that's mean.
But that's what's best about you, Chie. You're honest and straightforward.
I know he's just kidding, but I do feel better now. And we don't know what Yukiko or Yosuke are doing right now either.
I'll get going then. I'll be back with the rest of the guys to save you. Just wait for us.
If I'm the only one who can go on, then that's just what I have to do. I'm the only one who can do this, so I will do it. Because I'm the only one who can. Or something. It kind of makes sense. Everything should be that simple. I wave one last time back to Yukun before running into the school building.
That's what we're talking about, Chie. Alright, let's see.
No problems getting inside the school, but where do I go now? Running around aimlessly may be dangerous. I stop and think for a moment. Let's see here, the clues I have right now are... Oh yeah, how Teddy shows up in the monitor sometimes. That means he's being filmed live somewhere, right? Where could he be doing that? As my mind is running flat out, I catch a familiar figure out of the corner of my eye. The eye-searing combination of blue and red. It can only be...
There's that bear.
Oh, but what?
What the... he didn't even notice me? He just went up the stairs like I hadn't said anything. And he wasn't alone. There was a girl in Yasugami High's uniform with him. But who was that? Rise-chan? No, that wasn't her. Anyway, I need to go go after him.
Hey, get back here!
Please return to your classroom.
Third year, class 2, Chie Satonaka. How are things going? I have a message from the general. Your next battle is about to begin, so don't go anywhere.
Huh?
Despite my anger, I stop when I hear Rise-chan, and the monitor in the hallway turns on. This time, Teddy was in a costume. Wait, what? I thought I just seen Teddy, and he wasn't wearing anything like that.
How did you change so fast?
What are you talking about? I'm the general, so I'm always wearing this uniform. Don't you think I look sharp, Chie-chan?
You couldn't had said that there was no way Teddy could be behind this, and I really want to believe it. That looks and sounds just like him. My brain's a mess.
I'll head straight to where you are and ask you in person.
You really don't seem to get it, Chie-chan. This is a Grand Prix, and your next battle is coming up. Haven't you been listening?
I don't care about your stupid Grand Prix. I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeesh! How thick can you be? Don't you know this Grand Prix is for you?
For me?
What's he talking about? All this fighting is for me? I'm about to laugh, but I get a tight feeling in my chest. I didn't want to hear what he was going to say next, so I forced the conversation onto a different track.
Who was that girl back there?
Never mind her. Worry more about the opponent coming up. Come on, we're about to get started.
I asked the question out of the desperation, but it worked. Teddy seems flustered. So there's something he doesn't want me to find
Now
out?
bring out the next challenger!
I want to ask him about the girl again, but smoke suddenly floods the area and I can't see the monitor anymore. The last time this happened, Yukun came out of the smoke. What is it going to be this time, then? I see a shadow through the haze. Yosuke?
There you are, you Venisonian. Let's do this with everything we've got.
What's wrong with loving meat? Wait, that's not what I meant to say. You mean you want to fight too?
Well, this is the P1 Grand Prix, you know. Since you're training to be a police officer, let me see some of your skills.
Yosuke smirks and makes a sarcastic salute. His expression is so cold and filled with malice. He's making fun of me. It's happening again. I can't help but be at a loss. Maybe this is a shadow or something? I mean, I don't want to think that Yosuke himself could make that face at me. But isn't it odd that a shadow would want to attack somebody other than the person he's trying to be? Then maybe this is the real Yosuke.
Hey, let's not do this.
Huh? You're not gonna show me your kung fu? Well, I guess it is pretty useless.
It's not useless. I train myself so I can protect people.
When I shout back, he just gets even more obnoxious.
Kiss my ass. You're just a brat who wants to be a hero. You say you want to become a police officer, but come on. I bet you're not even studying. Just stay home and play pretend. That way you won't get yourself hurt. Cowardly Chie-chan can't face reality after all.
That's not...
I can't finish the sentence. I can't say that he's not right. Yosuke's saying the same thing Yukun said earlier. The weakness in me that I thought I've overcome last year begins to throb painfully. That's when Rise-chan laughs over the PA system as if she's watching us right now.
Ooh, has the carnivore been defanged? This battle might be over before it starts.
That wouldn't be any fun though, right? You gotta show off your kung fu pride.
This is just like what had happened with Yukon earlier. That's right. The air around him changed after I fought him. I'm sure it'll be the same this time too. Actually, that's all I can hope for. I tap the ground with my toes. Yeah, I'm still fast and light. My heart is heavy, but I can't let that stop me now.
Come get me. I'll beat some sense into you.
Alright. Yosuke, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. I'm gonna beat you to a pulp. Show 'em what you made of, Chie.
Final. Fight.
Just getting started.
Damn it. Damn it.
It's showtime! Just getting started.
There we go. Fight scene is so much fun. Like her combos are so fun because you can actually, you know, combine certain other buttons. Yosuke's just like fast. That's what I like about him.
Truly are a beast. We'll be looking forward to seeing your brutal kicks in the next battle too.
The monitor turns off before I can say anything. But before I deal with that bear, I need to deal with Yosuke right here. I mean, I can't just let him insult me.
So, how'd you like the taste of my kung fu?
Oh, shut up. You just had to keep going on and on about how I've got no convictions and stuff, didn't you?
Sure, sometimes studying's a pain, but I still do it. It's not about wanting to be a hero. I'm serious about this.
And why'd you have to bring up stuff about Saki-senpai? That's driving the knife in too far.
What are you saying, Yosuke? When were we talking about your convictions?
Dude, what are you saying? Why did you start this hero talk all of a sudden?
Huh? We both look at each other and cock our heads confused. This happened last time too. After Yukun and I fought, we were confused about what had happened before the fight. What he said afterwards didn't make any sense either. It's like we were having a complete different conversation before the fight. I feel like something's been casting a spell on me. My anger drains away when I have that realization. Yosuke just shrugs it off and suggests that we talk about sharing what we found out about this place. But Yosuke just asks, surprised. I wasn't expecting him to be this clueless.
This isn't Yasugami High?
Really? You thought this was the real Yasugami High?
Hello? We jumped into the TV together? How could you forget that?
I knew he was acting weird from the beginning, but to completely forget that you're jumping into the TV? Seriously, what's gotten into him? As I stared at him in disbelief, Yosuke scratches his head.
Oh, I see. My brain's been kind of scrambled. First I get thrown into this Grand Prix thing, and then you keep rubbing salt into my old wounds.
Oh, come on. You did the same thing to me.
Wait, what's going on? You sound normal now, but before the fight...
The same thing happened a little while ago. Yukun started saying weird things, we fought, and then things were back to normal once it was over.
Could this be another one of those rules in this world?
That might be it. I snap my fingers when the idea hits me. It's a rule that we have to fight each other. Another rule is that only the winner can move on. And maybe there's yet another rule about how the situation changes to force us to fight.
Who would make rules like that?
Well, who makes the decisions around here? Teddy, who's calling himself the general. Reisi-chan the announcer? There's no way either of them would want to make us go through
Could there be some
this.
bad guy out there making us crazy?
A certain face comes to mind. That girl who was with Teddy in the stairway. When I asked him about her, he seemed to avoid the topic. This smells fishy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Yosuke.
I tell Yosuke about the girl I saw. It appears that he knows who I'm talking about
I met
too.
that girl too. Our ponytailed student council president, right?
Student council president? Oh, we must be talking about different people. Our president is a guy.
Seriously?
Dude, the elections were just last week. You can't even remember their gender?
Oh, I slept right through all that. But if that's true, then is she lying about being the student council president? Why would she do that?
I don't know. But I'm positive she's not the real president. And isn't it suspicious that she's inside the TV?
Good point. Let's go see what's up, Chie.
Alright. Yosuke jumps up and starts to rush away, but...
Yosuke!
Youch,
I was going to say my face.
Youch, face first into an invisible wall. That's gotta hurt.
I forgot to tell you, but it seems like only the winner gets to go on.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? My nose is all flattened now.
Gah, it's fine.
But, man, I can't get through. Damn it. Guess I'm stuck waiting here. Wait!
Oh no. What is it?
Yosuke suddenly looks extremely serious. Is there another problem that I haven't noticed? Yosuke can be surprisingly perspective at times. Maybe there's some new danger.
What am I supposed to do if I need to use the bathroom?
Oh my god. It's gonna be back memories from Persona 4 Golden.
That again.
Oh, now I feel like an idiot for assuming the best of him. Well, that's the kind of guy Yosuke is.
Oh well, the rest is up to you, Chie. You're the only one who can solve this case and save my bladder.
Huh? Oh, right. I don't think that second thing's an actual problem, though.
You could just, I don't know, do it around here. It's not like the real world.
Well, in any case, I'll be counting on you. Sorry, I wish I could help you. But I'm sure you can save the others.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Make sure you think before you act, okay? Going with your gut isn't that bad, but you tend to lose control pretty easily.
Shut up. I'll solve this in no time.
Even I know that. Well, I yell back at him. Yosuke gives me a bright smile.
That's the spirit. That president girl was headed to the announcement room. I'll be waiting to hear good news from you.
Oh yeah, the announcement room. I finally have an answer to the question I was thinking about before this fight interrupted my train of thought. You have to be able to broadcast an image if it's going to show up on monitors. So they have to be in the announcement room. I thank Yosuke and start running. Yukun, Yosuke, and Teddy, and Risei-chan too. The reason why everyone's acting all weird has to be because there's some bad guy pulling the strings. When I think about it that way, my spirits lift and my footsteps get much lighter. Of course, that girl's on my list of suspicious people too. It's better to have an objective in mind when I'm going into things, after all.
Announcement room, here I come.
If there really is a bad guy in there, I'll catch him and get my answers. About this world. Why were we being forced to fight? And what this battle being for me stuff is supposed to mean.
Alright. Let's get right into it.